Hello and welcome back to Mage Quest. I'm Modi Aberrandas. On today's episode, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be finishing up the hardcore quest line for Witchery, finishing up our studies in House Alablaka, and then maybe moving on to something else here. So let's get going. Alright, so as I mentioned, we are so close to the end, I can feel it. I think we just got the one quest left here. Let's go take a look in the short quests. It says 23 quests in total, 23 unlocked quests, 22 quests complete. That means we have one quest available for completion. So let's open it up here. And we were in the middle of this one last time here. The world is your oyster. And we kind of gave up on this one right away because it requires a soul of the world, which required more redstone, bottled redstone soup. That's what it's called here. I took some time between episodes here and made 3. I don't dare tell you how long that actually took to make. This is quite a tedious process for me. And it doesn't always work. Sometimes it went bad. It caused side effects because I'm using the infernal glyphs here, which can cause all kinds of crazy side effects and also cause your potions to fail sometimes when you're brewing stuff here. But between everything I tried here, we got one redstone soup. So now we can do the Soul of the World, it's called. Let's take a look here quick. Soul of the World requires redstone soup. Ooh, we need a tombstone, which I think we might have. Potion of regeneration, which we have to make. Mandrake root, rowan sapling, not a problem, and a golden apple, which is the notch. Oh my god, the notch apple. The notch apple. All right, great. I don't think we're gonna have nearly enough gold for that. Just right off the bat, I can say that right away here. So we might have to do some. We have this. We can melt this down into some essentia and maybe get some more gold here. Let's see. We need an apple then. We need a mandrake. We need a rowan sapling. Right, and then we need the potion of regeneration, which is the redstone into one of these. That's a gas tier, an awkward potion. Okay, that we should be able to do. That's not an issue. And then the last part was, let's take a look here, make sure we have everything. The attuned stone, we might have one left over still. Oh, we have a charged attuned stone. What's the attuned stone take to make, actually? Whiff of magic, diamond, and lava bucket all over top of each other. We have whiff of magic left? Oh, we do! Awesome. Okay, so that's actually going to be no problem then. We can make a tuned stone no problem with some lava. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so the one thing that's holding us back, the same thing that's been holding us back this entire time, has been gold. Let's go take a look and see how our gold supply is doing here. And see if we can come up with any way to rectify that. One block of gold out of 8. Hang my head in shame. Alright, so I'm going to have to do some mining here. Man, let's see. We have 1 in here. That's good. What else do we have? We can do ore doubling with this, but we need to get more ore. That's the big issue here. So, oh boy. All right, we have to go mining. You know what we could do though? We could try out a new mining thing while we're at it. Let's go like this. We have been making this Terra steel here. We've been working on this pretty religiously here. We can actually make the Terra Shatterer, which is a really cool item that can do very cool. Oh, I just got the achievement for new Botania. Botania has been updated once again here, so there's all kinds of new stuff we should get into soon here. Let's just go to the Terra Shatterer though, show off this thing. Basically, it's a mining tool that will, the more mana you put into it, the stronger it becomes. So the Terra Shatterer, it takes a lot of mana to upgrade it quite a bit. There's ranks all the way up to SS, with D being the lowest here. It works kind of the way the mana steel pickaxes work, where they use mana instead of durability, but you need a lot of mana to use them. It has an active ability, which basically lets you mine in bigger swaths of area. So I think this might be a good thing to use to get more gold here, so we can finally finish up these quests. Let's look here quick. If we take some mana tablet, which I think that's not difficult to make, some Terra steel, and some living wood twigs, which we have. This is just a mana pearl or mana diamond surrounded by living rock. Okay, we have that for sure. Let's grab a mana pearl out of here. Let's use a pearl because it's a little bit cheaper. We need these. Oh, we actually have a mana tablet right there. Well, let's not even worry about it then. And let's take a look and see if we have any twigs, living wood twigs. No, we don't have any. I think there might be some in here that I have left over. Let's take a look here quick. Ah, cool. So we got a couple living wood. We need 4 of those. Now let's switch off the book here because I don't want to accidentally open the web page up. The book is kind of cool because you can click anything with it and open up a website, like the wiki entry for that item or whatever you're looking at. But it happens by accident quite a bit to me, so I don't want to do that at all here. That's not doing the trick here. What is the problem? Let's take a look here quick and see why that might not work. Let's see. Why doesn't it work here? Terra steel. Living with twigs, and a mana tablet. Why isn't it working? Is the mana tablet got some charge in it? Maybe? Is that the reason? Or the mana tablet's glitched is the reason. Oh, let's make a new mana tablet. I don't like that one. It's being kind of glitchy here. Let's just make a new one here. I'm sure I have extras. Okay. Yeah, something's going weird with that one here. I think we'll just put it off to the side here. What do I need? I need another diamond. Use diamond. We can use diamond. Let's use diamond. A diamond is a little more common than pearls for me right now. As odd as that is, normally it's the other way around. So we'll throw that into here. Get a mana diamond, and then we'll go over to here, and we'll get our living rock. I've been making it over here at this thing here. Oh, actually, I've got my trees growing back there, and these pure daisies are turning the bottom parts of them into living wood. That's fine, though. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so crafting table. There we go. And let's try this again. Oh, we need to make the mana tablet first here. So we have a blank mana tablet, the Terra steel ingots, and this. Ah, there we go, the Terra Shatterer. Okay, so now all we need to do is throw this onto a mana pool. All right, so let's set this to spare mana to items, and then we'll throw it in here and see how we can do with the mana pool here. Let it charge up a bit. Now the cool thing is this never despawns, so we just let it here and come back to it, check on it later here. So I'm gonna let this go for a bit and see what level we can get it to with it draining all the way out of this mana pool here. So let's leave it for a minute and I'll be right back. All right, so I give it a little bit of time here and let's see how we did. Come on. B rank, okay, so not too bad. We could do a lot better though. How many ranks does this thing have here? Let's see here. It was SS is the highest rank, and that's quite difficult to get from what I understand here. So let's take a look here. Terra Shatterer. Yeah, SS is the highest. So S, we have A, S, and D. So we're in the middle, basically. We made it through the first 3 levels of mana. D is without anything at all, basically. And then B was where we're at right now. Hopefully we're on the high end of B, I would hope. But yeah. One thing I did find out that's interesting about the updated versions of Botania here that are in this mod pack now is that these do have a cooldown period to them. As you can see, they're smoking right now, which means they're not actually producing anything. Whereas this one here is... Where's the red one? This one right here is red. No, it's not. It was. Yeah. The red ones are produced, like this one right here is red right now. So it's producing, and it produces quite a bit quite quickly, but they have a long cooldown. So I think we need to up our game here. So to that end, what I decided to do is maybe up our game with some of these. Now this is the floating thermal lily, and you make that by, oh, where'd it go? Make that by combining it with a floating flower, any kind of floating flower, and the floating flower is made with a glimmering cyan flower, for instance, or any kind of glimmering flower. You make a glimmering flower by combining any flower with glowstone. So it takes a few steps to get there, but once you have the glimmering flowers, these basically are the same flowers except they glow. And then you can combine with any functional or generating flower, and it'll make yourself a floating flower. Now the thing about these, which is cool, is that the reason I had this off here, because I was testing it out, make sure it works, we can actually take this out, and that'll turn it off so we're not spilling lava everywhere. But we can fully surround this now with flowers, using the floating flowers instead of just the stones here. So we'll have even more flowers that we can fit in the same area without adding anything else to our system here. And given that these have a long cooldown on them, our blood magic system should be able to hold up because it is still going to produce a lava, but these will have long enough cooldown that it shouldn't ever run out. Now the only thing you have to be careful of is that you can accidentally walk into this pretty easily because it's not a full block here, so you could accidentally light yourself on fire pretty quickly. But that said, that's not too bad. Now let's make sure this is paired up correctly here. So we'll go like this. Make sure it's paired up to this one. So it'll be sent to that one, perfect. So these will have a nice long cooldown, but as you can see, they kind of, once they get going, they'll boost up, and then you throw the Terra Shatterer in there to take some of it, and it's gone immediately. So I've wasted all of this mana from each of the pools here into the Terra Shatterer, and we didn't get anything higher than B, unfortunately. But that's okay. I think with our upgraded system, we might be able to do better. We can have even more mana generation. If we can get these things going, filling up really quickly. I think I have another system I want to incorporate into this too for Botania. But for now, let's try out the Terra Shatterer. So this does have an active ability. This is active now? Or not? Oh, there it is. Now it's active. Oh, and now it does a 3x3. Oh, that's awesome. And it's fast too. Well, I don't necessarily want to make a hole right here, but we could take this down and get some gold maybe. We gotta unclick it though to deactivate it though, because it does drain out mana the entire time. So right now it's B, but it will eventually drop to C after we use it up, and then D. Once it's down to D, it will start breaking as we use it. So we want to avoid that. Now, I did make this thing with the intent of getting gold so they can finish the last quest here, but while I was poking around, while this whole thing was charging up here, I had in this one of the chests here, and we don't actually need gold. We have a golden apple right here. We have a notch apple. It must have been a reward bag thing at some point where we actually had it, so I just was digging through my stuff looking for my wand of the forest here, actually, and I happened upon this, so that's awesome. We don't have to go mining for it, but we have the Terra Shatterer anyways now, so that's good to have for the next episodes we'll do here. And then we can get it to be super high level, hopefully, in the future here. Anyways, let's see if we can finish this quest up now. I went ahead and made the attuned stone off camera here, and we have the Menagerie root, we have the notch apple, we have, I think we have everything we need. Let's go take a look and see, make sure we have everything we need by taking a look at the recipe one again here. Let's go soup. Nope, it's the soul, not soup. Soul of the world. I hear a zombie coming at me. Oh, there he is. So you guys will remember last time I mentioned that I wanted to do something cool with the Headcrumbs mod, and some of you guys already added your names to the list, which is great. I've gone ahead and added them to the mod pack, but unfortunately, nobody's spawning for some reason. I'm not seeing any of the Headcrumbs guys anymore. Turned off all of the YouTubers and mod makers and anything like that, but now none of the people I added are showing up. I managed to find one head in a box so far of just random loot chests, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I've found. So I need to figure out why that's happening. Maybe I'll have to contact the developer and see if they know what's going on exactly with the mod here and why I'm not getting anything to spawn anymore. I might just need to update the spawning capabilities of it. I'm not too sure. But we'll play around with it. Maybe I'll test it, and hopefully by next episode I'll be able to see you guys in the world here, and I can punch you to death or something. So let's finish up this quest here for Witchery and see if we can make ourselves. Well, I don't actually know what we're making here. The quest did not really specify what we were actually making here. Let's go talk to this here quick. Talk to it. Let's just click it. We have to throw it in the kettle. Okay. So we need our lava bucket to be emptied out so we can put water in it, and we can just pop it into here and just safely drop it in there. And then we'll need water, which is right here, and the kettle. Okay. So what do we need for the soup? A soul of the world. Makes two of them actually, so we'll need a couple bottles, of course, which I always seem to forget when we're doing this whole thing. Bottles. There we go. Wow, my pack is so full. Let's drop some of this stuff off here. And that's pretty much it. Okay, we'll throw some stuff into here too. My building materials of the living wood and all that stuff here. We'll throw the Terra Shatterer in there for right now too. We won't use it just yet. Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm trying to do something. We will throw that in there too. Okay, that's a full chest now. So let's throw in what we need for this little recipe here. Let's make sure we got it right. Redstone soup. Oh, we need the potion of regeneration still too. Shoot, I knew there was something. Where's my bottles? Nope, we need a couple more. Let's grab all of them. We'll just make a bunch of water bottles here and then make a bunch of potions. So I'll be right back after I have the potions made. Shouldn't be too interesting. We just got to do a couple things. A couple of vanilla potion making things to get this done here. But I'll make a few of them just so I have them just on hand. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we got our potion of regeneration made here. We can finally go make the soul of the world after much to do. And luckily I didn't have to get all that gold, which was nice. That I'm the most thrilled about here. Excuse me? Excuse me? There's an Isaac around here someplace. Maybe underground here? A little dangerous. Let's ignore it for now. Could go about our business. Nothing to see here. Let's go redstone soup. Okay, so redstone soup. Then this. The apple, and the potion. And green. Oh man, that scared me for a second there. I wasn't gonna turn green. Let's get it. I wonder if we could have got more if we would have had the robes on. Oh, that might have been a waste. Oh well, we got it. We got what we need for this. So let's take a look at the quest here and see what the next step is going to be for this. So we got this. Now, the Rite of the World. Finally, I need to perform the Rite of Infusion with the soul of the world as inscribed in my Circle Magic book. Since there's no way to tell if I've done this, I need to submit the paper labeled Save Me. Alright, so let's do this. We saved that paper that says Save Me. Luckily, we didn't get rid of that. Otherwise, I don't know how we could continue in the quest here. we need to look at our circle magic book here and do the Rite of Infusion with the Soul of the World here. Let's see, did I look this up? I did look this up recently here. Let's see. Soul of the World Infusion requires altar power of 400, and then the 11 by 11 and the 7 by 7 white circles. Okay, so did I make some new chalk? We're all out of white chalk. Okay, we might have to make some that quick here. What's the recipe for white chalk? It requires a Tear of the Goddess, which requires birch saplings, 7 of them. So I added on a fume funnel onto here, which hopefully is intended to make it so that you get more fumes from your ingredients. I haven't really seen if it's the case or not yet, but we'll find out in a second here if it's working. Not too bad, because there's Breath of the Goddess. Then we need to put this with lapis into here, and that will make the Tear of the Goddess, I believe it's called. Tear of the Goddess, Whiff of Magic, and Foul Fume, which we need anyways here. And we'll put these together. We'll put this together, like so. And it's going to work. Okay, so we'll let the finish up. I'll do all 4 of those just so I have them done. And then, yeah, we'll throw this other stuff away for now. And pick it back up in just a second. Alright, so our gypsum is done cooking here. And now we can finally make our chalk. We need wood ash. I have plenty of. That's not an issue. And what else do we need? We need, oh, the Tear of the Goddess. That's right. So we can take this. We'll take this. And this. And it makes 2 ritual chalk. Okay, cool. So we could make a circle talisman to pull these circles into and reuse them. However, I'm kind of low on gold right now. I don't really want to do that. So what we're gonna do is just erase the red ones here, and actually we'll leave the inner red one because I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 by 5. I don't think it'll affect anything. Nope, not that. Let's get this out of here. I want to actually use it. I don't want to fly it. I want to use it for what it was intended for, being a broom. Alright, so let's get rid of all that. And then if we put down the white one around it, I think we might be okay. I don't know for sure. So we'll go bam, bam, so. Make sure this is right. Doesn't seem right. Oh, this one needs to go. That's why. That's what's confusing me. Okay, so we need our broom back out here. Wipe this one out, and then we'll put in the correct one there. And that should do the trick. You know what? I should probably just play it safe and not mess with the red one in the middle there. Even though it is using up our red chalk, we can always make more. I don't want to screw this up and lose our notch apple because that'll be a very expensive mistake if we mess this up here. So let's go take a look at our altar here. It's got 6,500 power in there right now. This should be what we need. 7 by 7, 5, 6, 7, and 11, 3 plus 5 plus 3. Yeah, we're all good there. Okay, so we got everything we need there. What we need is to finish up the second part of the ritual here. We need to throw all the ingredients into the center here. I think it has to be performed at night. So let's go take a look at the ritual of binding. No, ritual of infusion. Rite of Infusion. Here we go. So, Soul of the World Infusion. Okay, here we go. So we put the Soul of the World in the middle there, and then we have to have the Witch's Hand, I think, to actually use it. So we'll find out what this is actually, if we need that on us or not. It did say we did need this for some reason. So we'll put that in our inventory here, and then we need the Soul of the World. Okay, cool. We got 2 of them. We can do something else with that one, I guess. Does it say it needs to be performed at night? Let's take a look here quick and make sure. Doesn't need to be performed at night. It just needs that amount of power in there, and it's got plenty. So, all right. Here goes nothing. Soul of the World in the middle. Click it. And see what happens. Well then. I was killed by magic. How do I know I did anything? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's go get my stuff back. Interesting. Did it work? Am I infused now? I don't feel infused. Alright, so since I only have one of these Soul of the Worlds left and I really don't want to have to make more, I'm gonna figure out what went wrong here, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did a little bit of soul searching, I did a little bit of researching, and I figured out what the problem was, why we're getting killed by the Rite of Infusion here, and that's because we're not protected from death. We forgot about one crucial thing. Early on in the game here, early on in the quest, we started playing with Poppets, the dollhouse, protective Poppets, and that kind of thing. We made these 3 here, and actually the earth protection one is already broken here, looking at my Poppet shelf here. But what we need to actually make is the death protection Poppet. Now this protects you from any kind of death if you should inflict it, and this should help us survive the ritual. So all it takes is, it's actually kind of expensive. It requires the drop of luck, which you know I love to make, the diamond vapor, which is just a single diamond, well, half a diamond technically, and then some gold nuggets, and that makes the death protection Poppet. And if we bind it to ourselves with, we have to put a tag lock, that's right. So we need to get some more blood from ourselves here. So for that, we need to click a bed that we slept in. There we go, tag lock kit, and we should be able to put these 2 together. And we get the death protection for Modi Aberrandus. Awesome. So let's put this back on our Poppet shelf. And now, hopefully this works. We have our last soul of the world here. If this doesn't work, it's gonna cost us something like 70 gold to replace that notch apple, unfortunately. 72 gold to replace that notch apple. That's a lot of gold ingots. So I hope this works. We're not gonna take any chances. I got the Witcher's hand on us, and just basically the bare essentials is all else I have here, because I don't want to have to go pick up everything I own once again here. Here's hoping it works here. So let's throw it in. Man, I'm nervous. I don't want to have to go pick up everything again here, and I don't want to have to go pick up more gold here, especially. Now let's just go for it. Oh my gosh. Whoa, look at that, new bar on the left-hand side. Interesting. We are now infused. So what does that even mean? I don't know. We're gonna have to look in to see what this, because I mean this quest is already finished up here. Let's go do this save me portion of this. Let's grab that thing that we're supposed to save here. And where is it? It's in here, I think, right? Save me. Okay, so we can submit this now and finish up this quest here, hopefully. Maybe there's another step to it, we'll find out. So right to the world, no telling if I've done this, so submit it. Yep, manual submit, and we'll get specialist application and reward bag. So we got, in the reward bag, we got 8 lungs. Not the best reward ever. Certainly not the worst, but I have plenty of them though. And we have this specialist application. Let's take a look here quick. So now we've finished up everything in the quest line here. 100% complete, all quests completed. Now we have to go back to initiation, I think, and see if we can do something with this. Now, we did get a bunch of stuff for House Luxamani. We got a couple of these reputations. I think I might be wanting to submit those. And I don't know what this specialist application is even used for. Let's, can we submit it someplace? Let's take a look here quick and see if there's anything else. Well, I'm not quite sure. Let's move on from that for now. We'll come back next episode, worry about what to do with this special application here. For now, what I want to do is show off some of the cool powers we just got with this brand new infusion. Alright, so as I mentioned, now we're going to show off some of the things we can do with these powers. It was a lot of work to get these things, but hopefully it's worth it. You can see on the meter on the left-hand side, I was just testing it out to make sure everything's working okay, and it is. So I did drain a little bit of my overworld power, but I'll show off how you get that back here in a moment. So first of all, what we can do is we can create a pillar, like by clicking any block, just like that. We can create pillars. I don't exactly know how we can make taller pillars, but yeah, we can make pillars of earth, like that. I don't know how useful this is, but we can do it now. We can also, I think we can just keep clicking on top of it. Yeah, we can make even higher ones, like so. The other thing we can do is if you have uninterrupted block, if you right click the side of it, you can actually launch it and just get rid of it basically, just exploding it. So that takes care of a lot of my my infusion juice here though, unfortunately. We're wasting it up here. So the other things you can do is manipulate, so you can manipulate the earth basically as one of the main powers, then you can also manipulate metals. Now I need to find some metals to demonstrate this, but what we can do is, let's say we find some iron. Just my luck, I'm not gonna find any iron anywhere. Maybe we have to go underground for this, but we'll find some iron someplace here. I'm sure we will. Ah, here we go, so here's some metal. So apparently what we can do is we can right click and we can draw out the metal out of it. just like that. So as you can see, I got 2 ingots, and now I can actually, it replaces it with stone, so we don't have to like worry about mining it actually. But it actually works as an ore duplication procedure here too, because each ore is gonna give me 2. So this is actually a really cool, easy way. There you are, buddy. Hey, where you been? Oh my God. Okay, so that means Ryu Dragon's out here too. If our lieutenant's out here, Lieutenant Chicken Golem's out here, man, maybe Ryu Dragon's hanging around here someplace too. This guy's back from his secret mission. He's returned. Oh, we've missed him. Anyways, let's yeah. So basically, you can shift right click any block and it'll draw the ores out of it. Oh, this creeper better watch out. Chicken Golem's on the case. Get him, Chicken Golem. Oh no. Well, maybe not. You didn't help me at all there, did you? So yeah, that's one of the cool things you can do. So it's ore duplication. It's making pillars. There's also things you can do against enemies. Such as ones that are holding metal, you can disarm them. So we don't have any enemies at the moment, but basically if you right click them and you're within range of them, you can disarm them with your new powers here using the Witch's Hand. So it's kind of cool. A lot of cool things we can do with it. Neat stuff, and the exploding blocks is also very cool. But I love that we can get ores doubled like on the fly, which is fantastic. We don't have to worry about cooking them, and we don't have to worry about cooking them. On top of that, I mean, we can mine them, or we can just use this, and it'll count as cooking in the furnace pretty much. So pretty cool stuff. We got this infusion now. We'll be using it to get lots of more ores and that kind of thing. And then next episode we'll come back and see if we can figure out what we want to do next as far as the quest lines go. We might be able to join another house, but even if we can't, we'll still do more with Botania. There's more I want to do with Thaumcraft. There's more I want to do with blood magic. The big 3 there. There's even more I need to do in Witchery. We barely scratched the surface actually of everything Witchery can do. There's all kinds of different magic we can do now that we're not beholden to the classroom anymore. We can go on our own for our own independent study here now. So I've been Modi. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Mage Quest. I'll be back for another one very soon. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you guys back next time for more. Have a good night.